Okay, so wait, before we even start, we need to address the fact that we fully disappeared for a second.
Yeah, we said season 2 was coming, and then, life absolutely did not let that happen.
I
So,
know. Yeah, life was lifing in the most aggressive way possible.
yeah, the last month or two has felt a lot longer
A
than a
lot
month or
longer,
two. So,
like
but here
6
we are.
months. Yeah, I know. I mean, honestly, I feel like we have a lot more to talk about
Yeah. So,
ish. Yeah. So, hi guys, welcome back to the Mountain Isle. I'm Katie,
I'm Sav, and we are officially back here for season 2.
officially. If you're new here, the Mountain Isle is basically your go-to for all things weddings, especially in the Pacific Northwest, but also just real honest conversations about what weddings are actually like behind the scenes.
Yeah, and we're here for like all the pretty things, but also like the not so pretty things.
Yeah.
Just like the real, like honest conversations that you probably wouldn't hear otherwise.
Yeah. And we both work in the wedding industry, so we see everything from dream weddings to things we would maybe gently not recommend.
Or gently, yeah,
Or
gently not
gently, yeah,
recommend.
gently.
Yeah.
We're so excited to be back. We definitely took a little time off, like we said, unintentionally.
Yeah, but it was needed. We needed some time
Yeah.
to rest, reset. We're both moms. Life really kicked in, but yeah.
Yeah. Life was just very full for a minute, but also gave us a lot more perspective and a lot more things to talk about.
So I feel like as we're diving in, this season 2, we really want to lean into just being honest about weddings and like what actually matters. What actually matters in the wedding planning process.
Yeah. Less just trends for the sake of trends and more like what's actually worth it, what's not, and how to make your wedding feel like you.
Yeah, no, exactly. And we want this to feel super conversational. Like I know we're behind a camera and stuff like that, but like we want this to just be a conversation.
Yeah, exactly. And with that, we're switching to bi-weekly episodes this season.
Yeah, so you can expect new episodes every other week.
Yeah. We wanted to give ourselves the space to actually live life, work weddings. I know wedding season is coming up, and then come back with things that are actually helpful and interesting.
Yeah, we want to make sure that things aren't rushed, that they're not just being recorded just to record and put out another episodes, but that we're being super intentional with what we say.
Yeah. And I think life made that decision for us anyways.
Yes.
So it's like, where do we start?
Yeah, no, literally. Well, I feel like we need to kind of catch up. I feel like you can go first, Katie. What have you been doing this last like month?
Right. I know. What happened?
I feel
this
like every time
last
we get
month?
together, there's something new.
There's something new.
Like we've stated, we're both moms.
Moms.
So
There was like multiple ER visits. With
a couple ER
everybody's
visits.
sick.
Yeah. Someone's sick. We have toddlers, but like also running businesses. We're coming into wedding season, so that is that's happening. We're planning a
wedding shows. You had an amazing wedding show.
I did have a wedding show. We are planning an event.
Oh, we're planning a giant event. Oh my gosh. How is that not? I didn't even think to talk about that.
Yeah, the Blue Hour. You might have heard of it.
Hopefully.
If you follow our socials, you've probably heard of it. And it
Blue
is
Hour.
amazing. It's going to be amazing.
So
it's like a
excited.
trends exhibit for 2026. So whether you're a bride or not, you'll be seeing this, I can imagine, on socials and stuff like that. But, oh my God.
Yeah.
On the back end of that, it has been a lot.
A lot.
To say the least. But we couldn't be more
fun.
excited.
Yeah.
Right?
No, we have a ton of vendors included that are just, some of the best.
Top
the best, not some
tier.
of the best.
Yeah.
Just top tier.
No, it'll be good.
Yeah.
That. And then to announce, we do have some fun things coming for local brides.
Yes.
We kind of teased this the other day. I'm not sure when it's going out, but we've teased this the other day that we have an event for local Boise brides coming May 30th.
Love it. I'm so excited.
I guess you'll hear it here first. But it's like a Pilates and coffee morning. So we'll have a bloom bar by yours truly.
Pilates, coffee, flowers. I'm like, does it get better? I don't.
Yeah.
I want to go. Well, obviously I'll be there, but
We'll be
I'm
there.
like, even if
we're not brides
I'm
anymore,
obviously
Katie.
not a bride anymore. I haven't been for 10 years, but I'm like, this is so fun.
No.
Why wouldn't you want to go?
No, I mean, I don't want to give us props, but
props.
It's going to be so good. Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of what we've been up to.
Personal life, we're moving like within the next 2 weeks, which was great. Like you forget how much you hate moving.
That's
until
what I'm
you
saying,
have to
though.
do it again.
Life is
and then
lifing.
Especially with young kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then all our kids, like my 2 twins and Cece.
Yes.
It's their birthday in May. So like everything is just coming.
Yeah, no, mom life, vendor life. Life is lifing. We are coming to a full
wedding season.
Busy season. But I digress. We
Yeah.
are here, and we
Yes.
are back for season 2. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today? We're talking about weddings, right? We obviously talk about weddings,
Yeah.
but I feel like since we're on season 2, we should probably get to know each other a little bit better.
Yeah.
So how better to do that than us to kind of talk about our own weddings?
Yeah.
We were brides once.
We were brides once. I mean,
I mean,
mine is 10 years ago
yeah,
now.
a long,
You
long
were
time ago.
4 years ago. Yeah.
4 years ago. A lot happens in 4 years.
Where does time
The
go?
wedding scene is a lot different now than it was 4 years ago.
Or
10 years ago.
ago.
I mean,
yeah, I know.
But so I think for season 2, I think like that'd be a good starter. You
Yeah.
know, we'll take it back.
Talk about our
To
experiences.
2016 or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I feel like we should go with you. I was like, your wedding
Me?
happened
Oh, my word.
first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where do
Okay,
you
we'll start there. Yeah, give me what was Katie's wedding like? What was 2016 Katie planning? What was your dream wedding? Give me the vibe, the place, the when, the where, the how. What was it?
That is so many things. Oh my gosh. So I was young. I got married when I was 20 in 2016. That
Mhm.
ages me, obviously.
If you know, you know.
Now I'm 30. But I was so mellow, chill. Like, I was just so in love, which I
Yeah.
still am. I love you, Jordan. But it's like I was 20 and in love, and like all those little details, like everything that I did, I would probably not recommend now, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like,
You
I
are a much
was
different
a
person
DIY
at 20.
bride. I was, yeah.
Per.
And thank you, Lord, for my mother. Sherry Brown, I will call her, like, she,
If you're
what?
doing a DIY wedding, your mother
mama.
is your best friend.
Yes. And she still is.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was the most perfect day for 2016 Katie. And I would
Where'd
never.
you have it?
Okay, so it was in January, which how funny, right? I mean, if it's hard to imagine what I would do now, I have no idea. Like we've thought about renewing our vows or something, but I don't know that I'd pick January, but it was a January 10th.
Yeah.
Oh my God, January 9th, January 10th.
It's okay. We can
My
edit
kids
that
were
out
born
or
on the
whatever.
10th, so it was January 9th. Yeah, edit that out. But January 9th, 2016 at Cathedral of the Rockies, because I wanted to get married at a church, and I wanted the really cool stained glass windows, which they have.
Yeah.
But also I wanted a church, but no, it was beautiful. It was like 150 people.
Okay.
The
That's a
bridesmaid,
good amount of people.
Yeah. I know
That's like
another
leaning on like a big wedding.
That's why I'm like, I don't think I would do that again. I don't even know if I still know 150 people, but the bridesmaids were in plum, which I don't think
Okay,
like a
plum.
plum
I
and
feel like
a
that
white
gives very like
wedding. Yeah.
2016 core.
Very
You know what I mean? Like
2016.
I feel like plum was in. That's fine. I
Yeah.
feel like. Do you feel like you were on? Dare I say on trend?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think I cared at all
Per,
about
okay.
anything. Yeah.
We love an independent thinker.
I just was, I don't even know what I was thinking. I was just excited to get married.
Okay.
And so I don't even think.
You were young and in love. The
Young in
details
love.
didn't matter.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay. Okay. What were
know.
the details that did matter? What were things that like
Yeah.
you, dare I say, were
Yeah.
obsessive over, or like things that had to be exactly how you imagined? Because we talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
About how like I mean, social media was not in its height in 2016,
Right.
but there
Yeah.
definitely were influences. So what were
That's
things
such
that
a
you
good
saw that were like,
question.
okay, I have to have this. This has to be done in this exact way.
That's such a good question. I mean, my dress, I loved my dress.
Okay.
I mean, it was a mermaid gown. Like, would I ever
2016
do a
core,
mermaid
like we
gown now?
said.
No, never. No, I don't think so. I mean, anyway, I don't know what else.
They're coming back.
I feel like that's probably a better question for you because you were more 2022. Because I think I was just so, I don't even remember all the details. And I don't think I was so focused on the details, which is great.
When
But
you think
I
back
would
to
be
the day,
now
though,
when I think
is
back
it
to the day.
everything you envision?
Oh my gosh,
Do
yeah.
you love it?
I would do everything differently now, but I
Okay.
would never change what happened then or what,
Yeah.
like, I would never change it,
Yeah.
which is like,
Well, I mean, it being one of the biggest days of your life, it kind of shapes.
Yeah.
It does create a good beginning.
Yeah.
You know, for your marriage, so it kind of shapes.
Yeah.
Where you stand, how it all started.
right.
As
And
long
it
as
was
you love
before-
it.
Oh, I mean, well, I love it in the sense that it was what we wanted at the time.
Yeah.
And,
But that's all that matters
Yeah.
because that's all you can do in the moment.
right.
You know.
Like, it was before I was even a florist.
Mhm.
So my flowers, I think we just ordered white roses off of, like, Global Rose or
Okay.
something. Anyway, not the vibe
Yeah.
now, but it was what it was, and It was beautiful. Like, we just had
Yeah,
family arrange it and, like anyway, I would not do that now, and
it's okay.
I would not recommend that now, but, I
So,
mean, it's
as
perfect
a wedding
for what it
vendor
is, yeah.
and a previous bride,
Yeah.
what would you tell, not even to just whoever's listening, but, like, what would you tell to your brides? Like, they're asking you, what is something you wish you knew?
Yeah.
What would that be?
To hire a planner.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
I think,
Yeah,
right?
no,
I mean
that's a good one.
I mean, yeah,
As
I
a
feel like
DIY bride myself,
yeah,
hire the
hire a
planner.
planner. Um, yeah, that probably did not sound good on the mic, like,
No,
but,
you are fine.
anyway, I feel like all these questions need to go to you though too, because I wanna hear so, yeah, what would be your advice?
Okay.
I mean, let's
Uh,
start from the beginning. So when did you get married?
October 15th, 2022.
Which is not crazy,
It
that's
was
4
my
years ago.
dream day. I know, I
It
picked
was
my date before
gorgeous.
I picked anything else.
Yeah,
I had a vision, and it was October 15th.
yeah.
That reminds me of,
Isn't that Mean
what's
Girls?
no, it's,
No,
Miss Congeniality. What would you describe as your
Your
perfect
Perfect
day?
Day.
April 24th.
Yeah.
No, it's
No, wait,
whatever.
your perfect date. No, wait, what was
No,
it?
it's a day.
Day?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, I digress.
yeah,
But no, October is exactly what I wanted. I
yeah,
wanted a fall wedding. Since I started my Pinterest boards back in probably 2015, that's what I wanted.
yeah.
Did it look a lot different in 2015? Yeah. So thank God I got married in 2022. But um,
And I got married in 20 a year after your Pinterest board, but yeah.
no, to kind of give a view of my day, I went with a burnt orange, like a very sienna color.
And you're still orange. I love
Orange is
the
my
orange.
thing,
I
babe.
love it.
Let
I
it
live
go.
I mean,
No, I
yeah.
love orange. I didn't realize how much I loved orange, but it was a burnt orange. I had some greens in there. I'm obviously ivories and
Perfect.
whites. It was beautiful. I mean, I don't want to give myself a pat on the back. And thanks to everyone who helped me, my mother. But
My
like it
mother.
turned out to be a beautiful fall wedding.
Yeah.
Um we got married over in Rigby, Idaho, which is like kind of middle of nowhere, but it was because we fell in love with the venue. We had looked all over the Treasure Valley and I didn't find anything I really
Really?
really
Yeah.
joined. Yeah. And so I started planning, I think 9 months before, and that was a little too late to be picking a venue. Like don't wait to pick the venue 9 months before because you're gonna not have a lot of
A
options.
little too late though, really?
It's a
Yeah.
little late, yeah. And
Yeah.
so I did find a venue. We went and saw it. It was called LaBelle Lake. It's not even a venue anymore, but we went over to Idaho Falls and saw it. And it was covered in snow. But I know people say when you get a feeling, you just know, but like
And you
we
felt like that
knew.
about your vet.
Oh, we knew. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
this is where I'm getting married. Covered in snow. I couldn't see a freaking thing, but I was like, yeah, no, this is the one. This is
Hey.
it. And so we booked it. We got all that done. Everything else went pretty good. The planning process was good. It was.
Yeah.
I don't think it was so much the planning of it. I think it was more the experience that I do have some words for.
Mhm.
The actual wedding day, don't get me wrong, it was beautiful. It was my dream day. I'm so happy to be married. It was everything I wanted and more.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was just the wedding experience for me. You asked me what my piece of advice was. I think it would be choose who is in your wedding
Mm.
wisely
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
think I've told you this. I've
Yeah.
told you this story,
Yeah,
and it's
I
freaking
know.
crazy. But choose who is in your wedding wisely because one, it's not just a day. You're not just planning for a day. You're planning for an entire season.
Yeah.
It is a season of your life that you won't get back, which is fair. That's fine.
Mhm.
But choose people who you anticipate being on your life for a while.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, obviously, you can.
Don't feel pressure either. I feel like that's a
No,
big thing.
exactly
Yeah.
that. No
People
one is
pressure you to be in
entitled
your
to
wedding.
be in your wedding
Yeah.
no matter your relationship with them.
Right.
I don't care if they're your sister. I don't care if they're your sister's in law. I don't care if
Cousin.
it's your
Yeah.
cousin. Could be your best friend from the second grade. I don't care. They're not entitled to be in your wedding. So choose who you pick wisely. And I say this because I had an exact experience where I chose a best friend of mine. We are no longer best friends. And so
Yeah.
from the moment that my wedding season started on the bachelorette trip, she kind of made it a little bit about herself. And I was like, okay, red flags were popping up everywhere. But I was like,
Shoot.
no, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be that person who asks you to step down. But then comes the wedding day, which this did not ruin my wedding day. It was beautiful. I
Yeah.
still look back on pictures and we had an amazing time. But she was a little messy.
Shoot.
Yeah.
We don't like messy.
No. It was
Dang
it
it.
was a little chaotic. There was instances where,
Yeah.
dare I say?
Dare you?
Okay,
Do
so we were taking wedding photos. The whole bridal party.
Oh, you're
No,
gonna share
I'm just
it?
gonna go into it.
Just
Yeah,
go
it's
for
fine.
it.
Whatever. She'll never see this.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. No, I was kidding.
No, so we were taking wedding photos. It was the bridal party. And so my fiance's there, the groomsmen,
Everybody.
bridesmaids,
Yeah.
my vendor, coordinator, my
Yeah,
photographer,
photographer.
videographer. We're all
Probably
standing
venue
right
man.
there.
Yeah.
And
People
she
are
has to
watching. Yeah.
use the restroom, which she could have done beforehand. Like, I get it. When a girl's got to pee, a girl's got to pee.
Girls
But,
gotta
like,
pee, but girls
doesn't have to be in the
pee
middle of
when
my
you're
photos. So
taking
she
one
goes, like, 5 feet behind everyone and goes in
in the
behind a
bush.
bush.
Did she ask? Like, you've told me this.
No,
and
she
I'm like,
kind of just
she
was
just
like,
went
oh, I have to go.
drop
And I was like,
trowel.
well, we don't have time. And I was, like, being a little anal, and I was like, we can't, like,
You're
we
allowed
can't
to be
stray from the,
anal. Yeah.
I wasn't a crazy bride, but I was like, don't pee behind a bush.
Well,
And so
I feel like that's a given. I mean,
I feel like this is an unspoken rule. You just don't
you don't
pee
drop your
behi-
pants
No.
during wedding
Photos.
pictures. In my
with my
in my- I
fiance
feel
standing
like-
5 feet
I don't
away.
know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
No, it was.
I would have
bad.
held it till I bursted. I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, it doesn't matter what you do, but don't take away from the bride and the groom on someone's wedding
Sure.
day. And I feel like that's a very not subtle
Also,
way
could
to
she
do
just
that.
have ran to the bathroom? Like, been like, hey.
I mean, I would rather have that
pop
than you
out,
do
pop
what
back
you
in, yeah.
did. Anyways, that was that. It didn't ruin my day.
no.
But then later on in the evening, her dress freaking broke off of her shoulder. And
Yikes.
I didn't see this happen, thank God, because I probably would have lost my mind. But
Did she?
I think it completely fell. And so that was her own little thing. Point is, what I am trying to say is choose your people wisely. Because some people are messy. And you don't want a messy
I feel like
wedding
that's
day.
good advice. It is
You know
good
what I mean?
advice.
And so, but
Yeah.
she ended up in all my photos.
Yeah.
And so we don't talk to this day, which is okay.
Yeah.
I don't regret. I mean,
Yeah.
if I should have, me being who I am now, I would have asked her to bow out. And that's okay.
The
You-
2026 Savannah
The
and Katie
2026
are
Sav would have asked her to
way
please,
more
like, step away from my wedding.
versed
Still
in-
come. You're
yeah.
still invited, but you are not to be in my bridal party. Because this is my day. This is something that I have
Yeah.
been planning. All of my dreams, the details, everything that I've been thinking of is coming to fruition in one day. And for you to take away
Yeah. You just wanna-
this, dare I say, spotlight, but you to take away from that
yeah.
is crazy. And so
Yeah.
don't be that
bummer.
bridesmaid. Don't be that friend. But if you're a bride, it's okay to speak up for yourself. And I will
Oh
tell you
my gosh,
firsthand,
I feel like
please
yeah.
listen to my cautionary tale. Please speak up for yourself.
I feel like we literally say that almost every episode too.
No, we do.
because it's like,
2026.
you have to say what's on your
Six
like,
hours. A lot
say-
different.
Yeah, that's our like
2026. Katie is a
motto
lot
is
different.
2026. Savannah
Yeah.
and Katie are
Anyways, but
Yeah.
besides that, I had a gorgeous wedding day. My
was
cake
beautiful.
was delicious.
yeah.
Every other detail was perfect. I don't think I could have asked for another wedding day. My photographer was amazing. Shout out to
Yeah.
Jade McKenzie over in Idaho Falls. She,
Love
I
it.
think I've talked about this too, but our engagement session where we took, she brought us a bottle of tequila. We took tequila shots in the Tetons. It was just
so
everything
fun.
else was perfect. So
Yeah.
I don't think I could have asked for a better wedding day. I don't think I would change anything.
Right. I feel like I feel like even when things are gonna go wrong, it just happens. It's
nothing
the way
is
of a
messier
day,
than
like-
like the drama of a wedding.
and it's okay though.
But that's okay. That's
Yeah.
to be expected. But now that we are in 2026, I do see things come across my feed that I'm like, damn, that's a really good idea.
oh, there's
like-
so many.
Like, I think, though, we've talked about this a lot, is
Yeah.
weddings are transitioning from, like, the day and, like, the timeline and what's all happening to, like, how it makes you
like
feel.
an experience. Yeah.
Yes. The experience of it all.
Yeah.
And it's not just limited to the one day. I think I kind of just said that, but like it's the season. You're in a bridal season, and so it's
Yeah.
like doing the things that make you feel good.
Yes.
But only do things that make you feel good. If you
don't do
feel
things that make you feel bad. There's
yeah,
no
there's no pressure.
there should I feel like hopefully we're growing out of that. Like all those pressures and family pressures and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're paying a lot of money.
a lot of
in
money to
one
feel bad. Like,
yeah.
we should
so
not
maybe we. Yeah. Let's
maybe
move
we
away.
pay
I
a
think
lot of money to
that's
feel
our
good.
advice. Is let's move away from that. Do things that make you feel good.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
make you feel like a baddie bride on your wedding day. You
As
know what I
you
mean? That's
should.
exactly what you deserve. You owe yourself that after all of the stress of the planning and
Yeah.
doing all of the things. But
Okay, so what was your favorite moment of the whole day of your wedding? Obviously.
How dare
I
you
don't know
put me
why
on
I
the
said
spot.
your wedding.
I think. Oh, okay. So I loved me and my husband. We took our bridal photos in front of this big cabin, which we were at, and we had like a champagne thing, like a
like a
champagne
where
thing,
you
like a
pop
pop,
it. Yeah.
and it was just beautiful, and we were
Aw.
just like, you could just tell we were so in love. I mean, we're so in love, but like we were
Right.
so young and in love, and it was just so
Yeah,
good. And
before kids.
yeah, exactly. And so I see those photos though, and
Yeah.
100% I look back and I think like that was definitely one of the best days of my life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so it's just those intimate little moments, I think, where it was just him and I. So
Mhm.
make time for those.
Yeah.
But it
I
just,
love it.
oh my God. I think back to my wedding and I was like, I hope everyone feels
Feels that way.
feels
Yeah.
that way at your wedding. So if at any point you get this inkling of a feeling where you're like, this is not what I want it to be, without being a bridezilla,
Sure.
we've talked about that too.
Sure.
But
yeah.
redirect. It's
Just
okay to
redirect.
shift. It's okay to pivot. It's okay to ask people who you don't want to be there to be out.
Yeah.
You know, it's your day. So
Your-
no,
that's- yep.
yes. Yeah. No, I love that.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. Sorry, long story
Long
short.
story short. Yeah.
Long story long.
Long story long.
Yeah, it was a good day.
I feel like that helps everybody. I mean, that helps people to know us better, though, too, and like our story.
I guess that was the
and,
point
like,
of this, huh?
Yeah,
I
that was
kind of
the
lost the
point.
plot.
But that's
So
good.
now you know more about me, about my crazy.
I know, but I feel like that's why we started the Mountain Isle too. Like we,
Yeah.
as previous brides, like have.
Well, I think that's the core of all of this. Is
Mhm.
we were once brides.
Yeah.
Maybe a while ago, but brides nonetheless. Every married woman was once a bride.
Of
You know
course.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
so it's just like this is for everyone. This is for the brides who had a great experience, for the brides who maybe didn't have a good
Ugh,
experience, and
yeah.
all of the wisdom that we can impart as previous brides and as current wedding vendors. There's a lot to go around, and I
Mhm.
feel like it's okay to talk about this.
You should. Yeah.
You should be talking to the brides or the previous
Yeah.
brides, the women, the married women in your life. Like, what was
Yeah.
your experience? What would you do? There's a lot of knowledge to be shared.
Yeah.
And so I'm hoping that this is just a place where we can kind of share that knowledge from both the vendor side and the bride side.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of excitement to be there too. So it's just this is what did we say? We don't judge, we guide.
We
We're just
guide,
trying
yeah.
to guide you
Yeah.
gently
Gently.
in a good direction that
Mhm.
hopefully keeps you at the forefront of your wedding.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah.
all we want for you. It's just a good wedding experience.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Episode's over.
See you next week.
No, literally. Yeah.
That's basically it.
No.
So
Yeah, I don't think I have any other advice or anything, but I just feel like
Yeah.
that's exactly why we started this.
we're so
Do you-
excited for where it's going and for the next few events and
Yeah.
to keep getting to talk about the things that are
Yeah, and we really
impactful
want
and
this to go
meaningful.
beyond just a podcast. We want it to be like
Yeah.
essentially a community.
Yeah.
I mean, you are only, I mean, this is not for everyone, but you're only a bride once in your life, but you are a married woman for like, so it's like, this
Yeah.
is not just from that bride point of view, but like
Yeah.
there's an entire life afterwards. And so don't sweat the small
Small
stuff.
stuff. Even though we talk about the small stuff all the time,
Details are important,
details are important,
but don't stress over them.
no, because in the end, 10 years later, I can't believe I've been married for 10 years. It's like
Do you even remember those?
no.
No.
The funny parts, sure. The funny little details that I was like
Yeah.
so anal about and like,
Yeah.
funny little things. But it's like the overall, I mean, like I said, I would do a lot of things
Yeah.
differently, but I would never change anything because
And I feel like
it is what it was.
yeah, and you should walk out of
that's
your
what
wedding day
part of our
feeling
story.
like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's really for
That's
our first
it.
episode. Now that we're back for season 2, that's
Yeah.
really all we had for you guys. We kind of just wanted to level with you and let you know
Yeah.
that we're here. We were once you and once in your shoes, and that we kind of want to use this as a platform to kind of just say like, hey, it's okay. Like, it's okay to ask the questions. It's okay to do all these things. It's okay to
Yeah.
feel certain ways during this entire process. But
Okay to feel anyway. Yeah.
yeah, so I guess we just kind of say thank you
Yeah.
for
And we're just-
listening, for welcome back, and we can't-
Finally,
yeah, I
yeah.
know, finally, we will be seeing you
Yes.
this season,
Bi-weekly.
bi-weekly. Please don't forget that.
Yes.
We won't forget.
But we're so excited.
Yeah, we're so excited.
So,
Please be sure to follow us on socials, especially if
Yes.
you're a local bride. We have things coming up for you,
Yep.
and we're hoping to create a community in that sense. But
yep,
otherwise,
at the Mountain Isle on Instagram. So
and
find
I
us
guess we
there.
do have a TikTok, huh?
We actually do, and I think I'm 99%. It's at the Mountain Isle.
Yeah.
We're working on that.
Regardless,
So,
you will see us one
yeah.
way or another. If anything, we will see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So,
Okay.
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 Bye-bye.
Bye.